In reality as we know it, where vampires, devils, homunculus, and any remaining legendary animals have been pursued down or took advantage of extremely close to obliteration, a spot called Itagami Island exists where a place of refuge between the people and any remaining legendary animals has been laid out. There was harmony between all races, yet not for long on the grounds that is the means by which our anime starts. Kojo Akatsuki was once an ordinary kid, yet presently he has some way or another changed into a vampire who gets his blood desire when he gets horny. Somewhat peculiar to have that advantage, yet what will be will be. Kojo isn't simply a normal vampire notwithstanding. He is supposed to be the fourth ancestor, one of the four undying vampires that standard the world. Notwithstanding, he doesn't appear to think often about his status, and relatively few individuals know about it. By the same token, Kojo simply needs to have a basic life in this turbulent world, yet soon his entire world will flip around. Subsequent to eating with his companions, Kojo goes out so everyone can see. Obviously, not even daylight can do anything to him. He strolls quickly when he understands that he is being followed by somebody. He attempts to go into the shopping center and break into the group, yet the individual following him gets to him notwithstanding. It's a young lady, Yukina, who calls him the fourth begetter. His cover was blown, however Kojo had an arrangement. He begins splurting out irregular Italian words that look bad to pass as an Italian, yet nobody, not even you all, future tricked by his Japanese complimented Italian. In spite of this, the fellow some way or another figures out how to get away from Yukina's grasp and races outside, just to stop when two completely mature men begin bugging Yukina as she follows him. The men begin doing incredibly sus things with Yukina without her assent. Furthermore, this could prompt just something single, a strong punch from the woman that sends the men flying. Ends up, the men were really vampires and they begin flexing around their own devilish power by bringing in their recognizable for help in the road. Unfortunate for those folks, Yukina is a boss who takes out a strict wizardry stick from her back, also counters everything they might do. Kojo watches from far off as Yukina's moves go from savage to destructive, also pops in to save the two savages from being killed. Yukina leaves before long, yet she unintentionally drops her satchel, which Kojo accumulates to figure out that she concentrated on in his secondary school. That is correct, folks. Kojo was in secondary school on the grounds that without a high school setting an anime can't exist. At the point when Kojo takes the satchel to his school to return it, he gets together with Yukina once more, and this time they have a legitimate gathering. The young lady presents herself and lets him know that she was a blade shaman from the Lion Ruler Association and was shipped off the island to notice him in his exercises. Kojo is befuddled as he was simply an ordinary youngster, however it seems like his powers as a forebear have spread across the world, which conveyed him an intimidation to world harmony. She asks him for what good reason he was picked by the last fourth begetter, Fleke Blood, as her successor. Yet Kojo just can't recollect that anything, and at whatever point he attempts his head harms like there's no tomorrow. The entire clarification appears to be pretty sus to me, however Yukina allows it to pass. Thus, it just so happens, the entire world was attached to harmony by the arrangement between the three begetters who had consented to keep up with amicable relations between the people and different races. Nonetheless, the fourth begetter was limited by no such regulation and had forever involved worry for the rest of the world. Thus, the pioneers at the Lion Ruler Association had sent Yukina with a truly strong weapon to kill the fourth begetter on the off chance that she thought he was a danger. Assuming I know any anime rationale, that won't occur. Subsequent to selecting herself in Kojo's school as another student from another school, Yukina makes it another stride further by taking the condo room right close to Kojo so she can watch out for him consistently. The exacting zero protection that Kojo had before was additionally now disavowed. Kojo anyway is as yet not certain Seuss Lion Ruler Association. He thinks, and likely accurately, that Lion Lord is a film, so he goes to check about this with his educator, Nitsuki, who is one of only a handful of exceptional people who knows his mysterious